Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Sunday number 21 day for this month for January 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense pass king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. My fellow country people, as they talk with this panabo, before a fall comes with great pride. And indeed, Ambazonia wouldn't see such, unfortunately, in increasing measure as this year 2023 done come to pass. Yesterday, we done put out a video message about the capture of one of our hero, our freedom fighter, the Supreme Commander of the ADF, General Big Number. The tragic incident it take place for inside Bingo Hospital, and we'll go come back for that with more. But we'll go start with the big news and where it come for inside Donga Matung. Say snake, it don't bite snake. Or they call and say dog, it bite dog. We don't get pictures and some video where it come from inside Ntombo for Donga Matung, where La République du Cameroon, they don't ambush another their unit, killing two of them. According to the information, La République, their military, where they for inside Tatum for Bui. They don't come out with civilian dress. They work a whole bike people, then they seize money. Then follow one bike man, Sute, he enter across inside Donga Matung. The one go right for Tumbu. As they approach a Cameroon military checkpoint, their military, they open fire on the other one, the way they were civilian, thinks that they fight now against Ambazonian fighters, them, killing two of their own colleagues. Them. Dog, he don't bite dog. Snake, he don't bite snake. Two less Cameroon terrorists for terrorize our people and harass our population. While for inside Bamenda, the issue of insecurity is the plague the towns. As soon as they hear for background now audio for video, where population sent up for me 2 days ago for some young girl, where boy they don't come for the shop, two boy them well armed, they ask and say, who's that Solange day? The girl talks in this be Solange, they open fire, shoot the girl for a head, kill the girl. We don't know who them be involved. The boys are being recognized and stated that they were the boys. We have not yet identified the killers of this lady called Solange. She was former manager of a credit union. We don't know if it is related to her business. Her husband is a pharmacist that have been providing medicine for our population around Sacred Heart area there. The family is in shock, and it just goes to talk about the level of killing in our cities and our homeland. Even people are now paying as little as 30,000 to get people that they are envy of or they have conflict with to get assassinated. Criminality is indeed a problem that we face and a big challenge that we must handle it and make measures that our soldiers are not abused and people don't take advantage of this war situation to kill each other for higher sake. No Ambazonian fighter who carries the gun in the name of Ambazonia should be used in this manner. Anybody that allow themselves to be used should be seen for what they are, criminals. Real, genuine fighters fight for Ambazonia. Their focus is against La République du Cameroon and will never shed innocent blood. It is our collective responsibility to make sure that all the arms in ground zero, everybody that stands in the name of Ambazonia, have conduct that are in line with the expectation of our people and the dignity that our people will expect for such people. Fellow country people, there are also rumors that are coming out that General Eang did not make it, that he passed away, he died. He was arrested when he was in a state of coma. From the information we are getting more clearer picture, and we cannot independently confirm this information about his death. We pray that this is not the case. Judging from the communiques that we are monitoring, there is no evidence that he was deliberately assassinated or summarily executed. But we are monitoring the situation and will continue to work behind the scene to make sure that we preserve human sanctity, and we preserve the right of our people to justice, including every single soldier who will fight for every single soldier. It is indeed a very sad day for us, Ambazonia, to watch how things have come to this level. Meanwhile, with the gate video where the Eang of Sea, they proudly the publisher said that I'm born the Palace of Awa-ah, and Ayabacho, he done put out a message for proudly say that I'm born the fun of the Palace of Awa-ah, that I'm born down the palace. I'll play the video where it be broadcasted for the Eang of Sea, their television channel. And according to the message we carry under, it talks say, I asked the chief of Awa hiding in Bamenda to surrender to anyone closer to him. Signed Ayabacho. So the Rango born Palace for Iwa, they don't put out warning, say they want to arrest the fund for Iwa. They never put out any evidence or substantiate any claim against the fund or the palace for blaming because of the death or the capture of some ADF soldiers. And this is what is destroying our struggle. When people look to soft targets, excuse from taking responsibility, make false allegation against people without any evidence. We all know who led to the capture of General Eang. We all know how the main base in Awa have been destroyed by the enemy. It is all because of the radicalization of the ADF by Ayabacho that causes them to try to bring camps under them. It is this madness of megalomania that we want to become all powerful that have led to the destruction of the ADF. Within a very short period of time, Ayabacho have completely destroyed ADF by burning the Palace of Iwa. Ayabacho have sealed his own fate and the fate of those boys that have been misled by him. Why will you burn a palace? A palace in our tradition belongs to the population. Now, which kind curse be the one? And even the Eang of Sea people, some few of them, where they don't be brainwashed, the worker share them proudly, post them for their Facebook page, say they don't burn the palace without any accusation. They not even be able to come out with an accusation, even for make up a story, for lie, for give them saying that the reason that way they don't burn palace. They need is sorry for these boys where they don't stand pick up gun for fight for freedom. We, for diaspora, we will know better. Now forgive them the right advice, for show them the way. Instead, we fast track their death by fooling them, derailing them to exercise in anger to destroy things that are going to come back to haunt them. How can you burn a palace? The people of Awa, I remember when ADF was driven away from Krugwe, it was a palace in Awa that welcomes them. The people in Awa, in Mogamo, they welcome them with two hands. Today, you have gone to burn the palace in the land where you are living. What do you think is the consequences of this action? And the ADF people who are sharing it on social media, they are happy. Somehow they think that this is power. We have people who are crazy, who are mentally unstable amongst us, who are going to bring our people down to the stone ages without any iota of doubt in their mind. This is really people who have lost their way. Why will you burn a palace? Why will you try to kill a fawn without even being able to articulate any accusation because there is none for you to do so? And it's the same thing that happened in Gozang. They catch two innocent people, make up story about them, execute them. Then you get this, their large mob, Lucas Asu, he stand for television, he announced them, say, now they are sold them after investigation, after what have killed two people. And their supporters are sharing it. How can you claim you are fighting for a people when you are killing the people? How do you think you can have power to speak about Cameroon bad that they are doing on our people when you yourself, you are doing the same thing? It is very bad that our struggle have become to this level. Nobody with an objective mind, nobody who is capable of logical thinking cannot stand by without telling Ayabacho the truth. You have destroyed our struggle. You are the one responsible for the killing of those 7 ADF soldiers who were the core of our forces and led to the capture of General Eang. You are solely responsible. leave the people of Awa alone, leave the palace and the chief alone, and take responsibility for your recklessness. 2 years ago, General Savior took an oath publicly with General Eang in the presence of Grandpa for Bali. The whole Ambazonia was weakness. The same oath in camera, General Eang opened his mouth and say, "We will never disarm the TTA. We will never kill the TTA soldier. We will never arrest you. We will be free." They came to your camp. You arrest them. You, Ayabache, who is supposed to be a wise man, you should tell them, please, what you are doing is wrong. You cannot make an oath and then you go back and do the opposite. You turn around and say that, if my way get power, me go take the gun them. Today, where are the guns? Where are the soldiers to hold the guns? Why are you people so wicked to these boys? Instead to give them advice, boys who have put their trust in you, you mislead them because you want to be seen as a strong man. And when they die, you take them again, double down on it and ask them to burn the palace. Put an arrest warrant without any charges. Even in Afghanistan, even Muslim people that they follow the Quran, at least before they kill somebody, they give an accusation. What a shame. Then how can you think we will be able to indict La Republique who is doing the real evil? When we ourselves, we have people like this who are so extreme, who are so illogical, that no person in his normal mind can support you, Ayabacho. Why do you think people hate you, Ayabacho? Not because of impression, but because of your action. Look at what you have done. Look at what you people have done. Killing, murdering, taking responsibility, not even shy because you think there are some 5 people on social media who thinks this thing is a matter of popularity. They will be there clapping for you. Today, Eang have gone. You are there living there peacefully in Norway. You cannot take responsibility. You make error upon error. Might be, it is not just error. Might be you are deliberately trying to destroy this struggle. As some people have said so. And to our people, we must come to our senses. Look at General Eang today, being mocked at by La Republique. Think about all the Ambazonian so-called activists who for years, 5 years on the line, say that General Eang is working for La Republique. Kemi Ashu, how do they call all these ones? Nam Enger, Eric Tato, all of them, Sako Ikome, Christopher Anu, they came out publicly. Even Bo Herbert, our honorable Bo Herbert, Tunfoin, they came out and said that this young man is working for La Republique. Can you imagine how stupid we have transformed our liberation struggle to? You accuse everybody who is fighting against La Republique that they are working for La Republique. Everybody to work for La Republique without any evidence. When the La Republique kill the person, then you run and you stay quiet in your hole. Tomorrow you come and you are talking again. How can people so contradictory, self-contradictory, without any logic, be a hope for a people for freedom? It can't happen that way. We have completely destroyed all our capacity. In 2018, when we had the maximum advantage over La Republique, what did we do? We focused on bringing each other down without any justification, any rationale. Wickedness, witchcraft that is amongst us is our curse. Any man, they work for La Republique, the WhatsApp work for La Republique, no get meaning again. When I make even the black leg self, it no get meaning again. Now, the help the real black leg, the media they exist by accusing your own brother fighting in arms as working for La Republique. When we disagree, we must debate. When we criticize, we must criticize based on fact. We have messed up big time. Burning down the Palace of Awa-ah. So we have disarmed ourselves because of this witchcraft amongst us. Once you start killing your own people, you cannot be able to talk about those people who are killing them. You have disarmed Ambazonia. You have put our soldiers in parallel. And these are people who don't have honor. I want our people to know. When Ebenezer Akwanga was coming to Norway, he came with his son to come and meet Ayabacho, to plead with Ayabacho, to accept a program that the HD was running in Ghana to teach our soldiers human rights. Ayabacho had a briefing together with Jezebel with the HD. They knew about the program, they didn't want it. And how did he react? He came to us in the communication in the Eang of Sea and tell us that La République have sent Akwanga to come and kill him, together with Jezebel. Deceive us who have put trust in him. And we went out there and was telling the Ambazonian people that Akwanga is working for La République and is coming to kill Ayabacho in Norway. You make people to go out and lie against your own friend. Akwanga is like a blood brother to Ayabacho, even more than a blood brother. He has stand in the public to speak good about Ayabacho. Yet, you convince us to go and lie that he has received money to La République to come and kill you in Norway. And we did so without asking questions. Yes, I came out and I did so because what the explanation they gave was vague. But that shows you how our people have no honor. No honor at all. How do you function like that? I was shocked-alized when I met Ebenezer Akwanga. I was shocked-alized. And when I met the HD and they have to brief me about their discussions with the Eang of Sea, I was shocked-alized. But this should tell our people that the darkness that hovers over Ambazonia, that have been promoting killing of our own people, excesses and extremists, will take us nowhere. It would lead us to the bottomless pit. It would destroy our struggle to the extent that we will lose even our bargaining power. The boys that are being killed today in Ground Zero will make Ambazonia have no bargaining power to discuss with La République. And La République, in the face of a military victory, would treat our people worse than they had ever done in our entire history. We will be worse off after the struggle or after the war than we were even before the war. That will be a tragedy we cannot afford to take. That is why we are doing everything possible to cash out for our people and give them something, some progress towards independence, a greater freedom for the sacrifices they have made so far. When I go wait me then key all the general then before we go come to our senses and try to make some concessions to save the day, or go wait me then finish and all me will mop it those lock because we are living in a crap mentality. Ambazonia is a basket of crap. Nobody can go out because a crap, as they always talk, you put crap the inside basket, no one of it survive, no one will go run because as the one go a friend will hold the track and for back. We are so much focused that nobody would lead Ambazonia, nobody would dominate except us, that we are willing to remain in that basket of crap mentality. We must overcome that for the sake of our people and the plight of our refugees and those in prison and those who have paid the ultimate price. We must come together and secure freedom for our people. We cannot allow our candle to burn out before we start looking around. We don't have enough time. It is time for Ambazonia to come around for us to look forward and do the hard work for a way forward. As we prepare this measure campaign, we are welcoming every Ambazonian that have called in trust and in confidence to have conversation about this option. This is the right thing to do. This is the only way to do. There is no other options which is viable. This is the only attainable solution, and this is the right thing to do for anybody who love our people, who love the boys, who love independence. This is the right thing to do, and we will always do the right thing for our people. I want to take liberty to read one of our consultants, a very tough Ambazonian who have been advising and always be supportive, and he's also a consultant. He writes, "Dear Capo, you have informed the community of the need to change and modify demand to align with international community opinion and expectation. We are listening and analyzing. You were champion of school closure as a symbol of our struggle, but once the school closures evolved into human rights violations, you pivoted to community school. That had been received internationally and locally as a good position. In 2019 and beyond, you championed the Brasseries product ban, But once the ban was seen as punishing the people and enriching scammers, you championed the end of that ban, and that was welcomed by the community. In your time at the Age of Sea, you championed the liberation tax. That tax had since become an instrument of extortion by forces on ground zero. Usually, when taxes are collected by recognized authorities, funds that are collected are used to provide specific community and national services such as security, health care, and education. These taxes are normally declared and accounted for transparently. To date, no one knows who collects taxes, how much have been collected, what they are used for, because no accountability report are made of such taxes. The community see it as another scam used to support kidnapping and ransom. You have changed position a few times when situation on the ground and internationally have called for it. I believe the liberation tax is in a need of review and outright termination. So that is one of our consultants. And I want to just tell our people that in the initial stages of this war, when Cameroon tortured students in Boya, brought in gendarmes from Douala, from New Bear, to get into our student quarters in the University of Boya in Moliko, beat up students, raped girls, and transported some of them to unknown destinations. They disgrace our lawyers, removing their scarves by Turks that cannot even speak our language. We had no choice but to fight back. It was our right of self-defense. We fought. It did not matter whether we could win or not. It was fighting for the honor and dignity of our people, even though it is to protect the sovereignty and independence of our people as a long-term solution. At the beginning of the war, the justification did not warrant any consideration of whether we can win or not. But as you get into a fight, you have to assess, can we win? Are our objectives attainable? If you cannot win, it will be stupidity not to amend your demands and to move forward, rather than to hold on to something that is going to make you to face a calamity. It's the same analogy I have given to our people. When you enter a football match, you are all 11 players. It does not matter the cafiage that is behind one team or how popular you are. Anything can happen. Football is round. But when in the middle of that game, you realize that even though you are 11-11 and you can win, but you receive one goal, you receive two goals, and you see that you have weaknesses, your team is not collaborating very well, things are not working well, the best decision to do is to stop attempting to score. Stop your goal. Yes, you want to win is your goal. Yes, we want to score is our goal. But right now, if we try to achieve that goal, we are going to make things worse because they are going to beat us so badly that we will be removed, relegated from that league, and we will never get into that league again. At that time, a team have to decide to preserve their honor and their dignity and play defensive football, even if it means that they will withdraw even their strikers from the field and put people who can defend. It is the right thing to do. The people in Scotland, I've had conversation today with two activists that called me to inquire about what we are doing. And they tell me that what we are fighting for is one Cameroon. I said, this is ridiculous. When you are getting into a compromise to save your people, the last thing you need is such stupidity, because we are already having some concession that we are making, like La Republique have made concession. When Scotland, they decided that they are going to accept a deal with Britain to remain in a union with them under the name United Kingdom. It was not that Scotland have decided to become England. It is just ridiculous. A autonomy where Ambazonia will stand on its own, it will be the same like autonomy, what we envisage, like Ireland and Northern and Scotland, who are in the United Kingdom. Of course, they are one country, but they have secured their border, they have their anthem, they have their parliament, they have their flag, they are governing themselves, and they are making laws for themselves. That is what they call devolution. It is better, even better than federation. Devolution is the only thing that can work, that can bring lasting peace and justice and make our political prisoners to be free. Our people have the freedom to travel in and out and to prosper. How can you say that Britain and Scotland is one country? They have become Scotland is England, England or Britain. No, that name United Kingdom, it means that all of them are one country, but every country in that union is separate. You secure your separation even in that formula. So we must not be deceived by extremists who will just jump up and say, one Cameroon. What do you mean by one Cameroon? Are you more concerned about the freedom of our people and the risk that we can lose it all? And you want to delay us with this stupid argument so that when our eye will open, La Republic would have already defeated us and we cannot speak in anymore. We hold our silence forever. We will do the right thing and free our people and give them the freedom that we can give them. Any other person who can give us independence, let the person come and tell us how he can do it. They only know how to derail people because of this crap mentality. God have mercy on us. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.